As we begin to learn more about biomes and ecosystems around us, it may be fun to explore the biome to which we live in. The temperate deciduous forest is a biome that makes up the eastern third of the United States. This biome is located mainly in the United States, Europe, China, and Japan. With an average temperature of 50 degrees Fahrenheit, the temperature spectrum ranges from -2 to 22 degrees Fahrenheit to 86 degrees Fahrenheit. The temperate deciduous forest ranges in its latitude all across the world. Latitude is a form of navigation that lays across from east to west and measures distance from the equator. From 0 to 23 degrees north and south latitude is the tropic zone. From 23 to 66 degrees north-south latitude is the temperate zone, and from 66 to 90 degrees north-south latitude is the polar zone. So, it may only seem fitting that the temperate deciduous forest is located in the temperate zone. Another fun fact about the global position of the temperate deciduous forests is that they are located in low-pressure zones, which are normally close to the equator. They also receive high precipitation throughout the year on end. This precipitation can come in forms of snow or rain because of the biome's extreme temperature ranges. But now that we have learned a little bit about the term temperate and the name of the biome, it's time to delve into the deciduous part. The term deciduous refers to a plant's ability to lose its leaves when times get tough. Or in a broader sense, it refers to a tree that can lose all of their leaves for part of the year and grow them back later. The opposite of a deciduous tree would be an evergreen tree. The evergreen tree has the ability to never shed their leaves or have to grow them back. This is due to two primary factors that evergreen trees have that deciduous trees do not. First, their leaves develop a protective waxy coating that helps them be protected. And the second is that they have a fluid inside of their cells called antifreeze. And because of these two factors, evergreen trees never really lose their leaves and their leaves are never really damaged, allowing them to stay on the trees as long as possible. Why do leaves change color? An easy way to put this is through an example. If you have a jar of mainly green and some red and yellow beads, the jar looks mostly green. However, if you remove all of the green beans, the jar looks yellow and red. This is what happens when the chlorophyll, the pigment that makes leaves look green, gets absorbed. This is one of the first molecules to be broken down for its nutrients, which is why the leaves change their colors. But why do trees shed their leaves? And when would they do this? Trees shed their leaves as a result of them trying to survive the harsh weather conditions approaching. In the northern hemisphere, this occurs normally in fall right before the fast winter is approaching. Some common deciduous trees found in the northern hemisphere are ash, aspen, beech, birch, cherry, elm, hickory, hornbeam, maple, oak, poplar, and willow. These types of trees have physically adapted to their climate and have grown a thick layer of bark around the trunk to protect themselves in the winter as well. And in the southern hemisphere, with the more tropical and subtropical regions, the trees shed their leaves as a result of an onset of dry spell or a dry season approaching. The process by which trees shed their leaves is called abscission. Not all parts of trees are equipped to handle the cold temperatures, so in order to protect themselves, they shed their deceased leaves while sealing the point of the leaf where it connects to the branch. At this particular point, it is called the abscission layer, which consists of unique cells that can separate themselves from each other based on certain physiological forms. And as the fall conditions continue to evolve, so do the hormones inside of the trees. A key hormone is auxin, which regulates leaf and branches to help determine when a leaf will fall, following along closely with when the leaves drop from their trees. Many trees lose their leaves for a variety of reasons, but not all trees can be called deciduous trees. As leaves begin to decompose, the nutrients are absorbed by soil, making the soil in the temperate deciduous forest very fertile. And with fertile soil and long growing seasons, many deciduous forests have been converted into agricultural regions. This then provides for a variety of mammals, insects, and birds to create habitats within these trees. There are mainly 3 levels of plants within the deciduous forest. The first being the smallest plants, like moss, ferns, wildflowers, etc. The second being the shrubs that are scattered throughout the forests. And the third being the hardwood trees, mainly the maple, oak, birch, and magnolias. These ranges of plants provide homes for countless amounts of species. Some include the white-tailed deer, raccoons, woodpeckers, hawks, cardinals, etc. Overall, the temperate deciduous forest is a very diverse and fascinating biome. As a biome that can collectively undergo massive changes as seasons change, it is one of the most common homes for humans to live in this day and age.